So real question, have you guys ever gotten a mouse, opened up the box, and said, damn, this mouse feels like it was made for me? That's definitely the experience I had with the SteelSeries Prime Wireless. And guys, just to go over the specs of the mouse, it is a matte finish. It does use magnetic optical switches. The sensor is the TrueMove Air wireless sensor. The feet are 100% virgin PTFE. And I can say that it is a lightweight ergonomic mouse. Yes, it is advertised as 80 grams, which I certainly consider lightweight. And as you can see, the mouse is charged via USB-C. So guys, being a former professional CS 1.3 to 1.6 player and being a Apex Predator and Apex Legends, I can say that one of the most important factors for me, at least, as a purchasing decision and a recommendation on this channel is whether or not a gaming product makes me better, I stay the same, or I play worse. I can say that the ergonomic grooves of this mouse remind me heavily of the Vaxee Outset, and I absolutely loved that mouse. I hit Masters in Apex Legends last season on the Vaxee Outset, and I am certainly one of the individuals who was in the waiting room for a wireless Vaxee Outset, and I have to say that SteelSeries has really outdone themselves. But I do want to show you guys some Apex clips that I was able to get on the mouse, so let's check it out. So guys, for me, I really felt like my tracking in Apex was probably one of the best I've had, along with the Razer Orochi V2 Wireless. I can say that this mouse is a really awesome performer. The sensor felt phenomenal, and the shape was just so comfortable in game, so relaxing. So it's a really nice alternative if you are maining the Razer Orochi V2 Wireless or a small mouse. When you want to give your hand a break, this thing is just so solid. And I do want to give you guys a sound test of the switches. And the scroll wheel. And when you take a look at the Wallhack Cone Pro Air, you can see that the base of the mouse has more aggressive flares on the bottom portion of the mouse out sideways for those ergonomic grooves. And then the mouse actually curves from the base of the mouse up to the hump and then down to mouse 1 and mouse 2, kind of in a natural, almost ambidextrous fashion with the ergonomic groove. Whereas on the SteelSeries mouse, it is more like a typical ergonomic mouse where the base of the mouse actually does not curve out too aggressively. And then the hump of the mouse goes from the bottom up to the middle and then carries that curve to the left top portion of mouse 1. And for me, again, the SteelSeries just fits my hand and my grip like a glove. It allows me to very comfortably palm the mouse and perform very well. So for me, the shape winner is the SteelSeries.
And it does come with a dongle extender.
And as you can see, my copy actually comes in right at 81 grams. And guys, even though I perform better and I enjoy the SteelSeries shape more than the Rocket, that's not to say that the Rocket Cone Pro Air is not a fabulous mouse, because it absolutely is. I enjoy using it. I think it's an absolutely amazing, lightweight, ergonomic wireless mouse. I just perform better and have a more enjoyable experience with the shape of the SteelSeries. So for me, the SteelSeries is going to be in my main rotation. I'm going to have it in my top 3 mice alongside the Razer Orochi V2 Wireless. And again, I'm going to swap between the two. But I also do need to point out the SteelSeries skates, the PTFE skates compared to the Rocket. The Rocket, I did say, were some of the best out of the box. But the SteelSeries skates on a glass mousepad are on something next level. The skates on the Rocket, you can see when I spin the mouse, it kind of comes to a controlled stop. I don't know what they put in the SteelSeries Virgin PTFE skates, but these things are glidey as hell on a glass mousepad. And guys, there are certainly things with the mouse that I do feel could have been improved upon. The coating of the mouse is a nice matte coating and it is very grippy. But it is a fingerprint and oil magnet, which seems to be a common trend nowadays with some matte finishings. But I do feel that this does offer a very solid grip, so I didn't really have any issues in game. You can see that my build quality is very good. I don't have any issues with side flex, really, just a little bit on mouse 2. I only have a little bit of post-travel on mouse 2 and not really any on mouse 1, so very good build quality there. And as far as the side clicks, they do kind of work, or feel, I should say, the way the RX3 side clicks feel. They are a little bit thin and they do come to a fine point in the middle. So the middle protrudes more than the rest. I feel like the side clicks could have been a little bit better in a final mouse format. And I can say my mouse 3 is actually bound to pinging enemies in Apex Legends and other games. And I can say that hitting it repeatedly is a little fatiguing because it's very tight and very dense. But other than that, I do like the RGB only in the scroll wheel. And my build quality is just absolutely phenomenal. And between these 4 mice, I can say it has been an absolutely amazing few weeks of gaming mouse releases. These are all awesome mice. And you guys know that I am maining the Orochi V2 Wireless, and I'm certainly not necessarily going to swap mains yet. But I can say I like to have mice in rotation. I don't like to use the same mouse every day, all day, because it gets a little bit boring. And I can say that for me, I think the most solid transition right now is from the Orochi V2. I like using the Zeiss Rail because it's another small mouse. But to give my hand a break from the smaller mice, I can say that I am going to be going to the SteelSeries Prime Wireless. It's been a very long time since I've been able to say one of the SteelSeries mice has been a contender for my main mouse. But the shape and ergonomics of this mouse are absolutely beautiful and feel so good in my hand. I cannot stop using this mouse. The build quality is absolutely phenomenal. The clicks feel phenomenal except for mouse 3, that issue that I had. And the PTFE skates are really nice. And I'm glad to see SteelSeries actually implementing 100% Virgin PTFE skates on their mice. They're big, they feel great, and everything about the mouse is absolutely enjoyable to use and is a absolutely banger of a buy and highly recommended. If that helped, guys, please leave a subscription to the channel and I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.